Welcome to the Photographer Diaries podcast. I'm your host, David Scott Bowles. On this podcast, we talk about anything and everything photography. Hey, fuck, that was off beat. God damn it. One day. It's okay. On today's podcast, we got my boy, Bobby. Bobby is a weirdo. Bobby just shoots real estate.
Yeah.
Bobby. We're just going to go with Bobby. So we got Bobby on the podcast today. Super stoked to have him on the podcast. Bobby's been a really good friend of mine for almost 2 decades now. We used to play in bands together. We've toured the freaking country together. We've been all over the place. And he is a really talented content creator. I'm going to move this mic a little bit because I can't see your face.
I know.
It's a little weird. Hold on. You can hear some noise. Sorry, people listening. All right, cool. There we go. That's better. All right. So, like I said, Bobby is a super talented content creator. He's been killing it right now in the real estate game. Started his own business from scratch. And yeah, so what's up, Bobby? Introduce yourself.
What's good, boss? Hey, that sound is dope.
Right?
This is dope.
I know.
What's up, you guys? So, I'm Bobby. I am 37 years old. And, yeah, David hit it in the nail. I built a business from scratch. Half the time I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, bro. Like, I don't. But I know every day what I'm going after, and it's kind of got me here. Yeah, real estate has taken me to places that I thought I'd never be at. And watch, man, next year we're gonna make some money finally,
that's
bro.
Good.
Like,
that's good.
Fuck.
All right, so typically I wing this. I ask just a couple questions and whatnot. So I got a couple questions for you. First one is, what got you into content creating?
YouTube.
Okay, I think that's like everybody, but okay.
But it was the Ace family. It was like YouTubers, the family vlogs. My kids were always watching the Ace family every day on their phone, and all they were doing was like pranks, buying shit at McDonald's. Just that's what they were doing. So I was like, I want to do that too. So I got my 8 gig of a phone, iPhone that was always out of storage, bro. Like, it was always out of storage. But I started creating just family vlogs, and
that's dope.
Led me into real estate. Yeah, someone was like, hey, you make videos, can you make a video for me? So
that's dope. Could you see yourself doing anything else besides what you're doing now?
Yes. Running a business and not being necessarily like the actual cameraman, the videographer.
That's dope. Okay, what is your favorite part about what you do right now?
Traveling and talking to new people.
That's dope. Yeah, that's like definitely my favorite thing too. I think being able to kind of have the flexibility to get out, create content, travel, all of that. I mean, it's everything we wanted. I mean, when we were in bands, that's why we were in a band, because we wanted to travel, right? So, and we get to do that still. So.
And you just came back from
I was from Washington, yeah. I went to Washington State. I did an engagement session up there. Clients are having their wedding here. Their venue that they chose and they could afford wasn't like something super extravagant. So they're like, hey, we just really want really good, beautiful engagement photos. Can we fly you out? I was like, fuck yeah, I'm not going to say no.
There you go. But that just makes everything like, it makes you realize what you're doing is something real. So
yeah. And it's cool because I spent technically almost 3 days with this couple to where like now I know them well. Like, so when I shoot their wedding, it's going to be so easy. That's actually going to be my next podcast, is like building relationships with clients and stuff. So it's going to be cool to have that as an insight. Aside from real estate, what else would you do, or what else would you want to do in the creative realm?
Bro, I really want to get into the cannabis industry. I just don't know how. I don't want to go into as a creative. It would be more like like a marketing like standpoint, like a marketing director.
Okay.
And maybe still having a team like do the ads and the commercial, but to get into like cannabis, that
Oh, yeah, I like that. I always wanted to shoot cannabis. I follow a couple people that do like crazy macro photography and shoot that stuff. That'd be fun. I would just be high all the time.
Yeah.
Why is it not in focus? I don't know.
Well, like, oh, that's just the effect, bro.
Yes. It's
what
hazy,
happens.
bro.
Yeah.
What is your favorite shoot that you've done to date? Whether it be a house or anything else, do you have one that is on the top of your brain?
I think.
What about New York? Is that dope?
Okay, so that experience, yeah.
That experience, okay.
That experience was okay. Like, it was dope to fly out with an agent and to have someone believe in you, pay you good money, and then trust that you'll deliver. And that's what we did. But I think it was more going to Houston for a marketing event to learn and then to create content with the agents. Yeah,
that's it.
It was a different like mindset. I'm telling you, I like marketing.
Yeah.
More than photography and videography.
Okay.
I consider myself as a marketer first. So
That's dope. So what is the hardest part about being an entrepreneur, in your opinion?
fuck, bro. Being married, having kids, having bills, having the business, and then always being one step away from not having anything.
Yeah.
One client away from not having anything has been like, I guess, the motivation to keep going and keep going. And
yeah, that's tough. I mean, as a wedding filmmaker and photographer, we get blessed because California, we're pretty much year round. Like, everyone's getting married, but we do have technically a season. And knowing that, like, if I don't put enough money aside and we slow down, then I have to pick up other jobs, whether it's corporate or photography jobs or whatever. So I can totally relate to that. That whole only one client away. You know what I mean? You got bills to pay, you got studio rent, all that stuff. Speaking about studio rent, heard you might have something.
yeah,
You want to talk about that, or you want to?
Yeah. So we're in a studio. I feel like this is a studio. What we got for Coronado Media was an office.
So, that's the first step. Whether if you're not creating content in there, I mean, at least you can have sit-down meetings and consultations and stuff like that, aside from having it at your home constantly with family and stuff like that, you know. So
we got an office, you guys. I love my family, my kids, but I'm tired of snapping back or, hey, I gotta finish this. So now we start July 1st, we'll move in, and then I will choose when to be in the office and work. And when I'm done, that's it. I'll leave the computer there, everything. I'll go home, hang out with the family. And if it's not on the schedule, I'll work on it the next day when I get into office. So
that's dope.
Yeah, super excited. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously, congratulations. I'm excited for that. You know, I was having a conversation with a client today. I was doing headshots, and I was telling her why that was a big reason why we opened up our studio, is because, you know, I was shooting at the house for so long, and then, you know, you run into that, you know, like shit, like, you know, I gotta constantly keep my house clean when clients come over, and sometimes you just want to leave some dishes in the sink, you know. So but not only that, I think it's that mental mindset that, as the 9 to 5 Like we need a place to go. You know what I mean? Like, because if we're just at home constantly working, we get lazy. We let projects slip behind.
Yes.
But when we have a place where like, fuck, and especially when you're paying rent on a place, you're like, well, shit, I'm gonna be there every single
Yeah.
day because I want to get my money's worth. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like I come to my studio, I try to be here from like 10 to 5. Like that's like my time where I come in, I edit, I deliver projects, shoot, create content, whatever. But yeah.
And that's what I'm excited for, to be able to have a space like your office, to be able to, like a designated area to shoot my own content.
Yeah.
Where I don't have Rome screaming her ass in the background, which is every fucking day, bro. Like, and then again, we'll stop fighting or arguments with my wife because I'm trying to work. They don't have to trap themselves in a room because I need to hurry up and get something done so we can get paid and we're not broke, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it all goes through with just needing the space. The space is going to allow us to grow, and then it'll allow me to run the business and have other people to go there to work. And then, there's no more, I'm getting a remote editor. We have a place for them to show up. Now we're going to build culture and a team. Yeah. So then I can ultimately, that's how I'm going to exit and just be able to get into other industries or just run a business. But yeah.
That's dope, man. Well, congratulations. I'm going to keep this one short. I try to keep them about 14 minutes. We're at 11 now. I just want to say thank you again for coming on the podcast. I really appreciate it. I'm going to let you send this one off. So go ahead and shout out all your social medias. Tell people where they can find you, about your business, and all that.
You guys, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Yeah, at Bobby Shoots RE. And check me out, you guys. Everybody, go out there and make shit happen. Find your happiness, man.
That's right. Thank you guys. If you're listening, be sure to leave a review, leave a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. You can find our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that jazz. That's it. See you in the next one. Peace.
Later, guys.